Howdy ho, you handsome hunk. Grab a snack and gain some chunk. If your day is great or really sunk, we hope to help you shake the funk. So if you're good to hear some junk, buckle up, it's the Junk Monk Podcast. Hello and welcome to the Junk Monk Podcast. I'm your host, Kandyce Sloane, who you know from Instagram at Hardens and Hardhats.
And I'm Noah, your co-host, who you know from Right Now.
If this is your first time listening, let us fill you in. We are watching and reviewing every episode of the USA hit TV show Monk right here each week.
And we're going to do so while eating a little junk. So I've got my junk food here, which is a Dr. Pepper and a sandwich.
Yeah, and I have something that's actually kind of exciting to me. I was going to save it for the Season 5 opener, and I actually forgot. But I still have it. So these are, I went to this fancy, banquet party thing. And as, a door prize, they gave us iced vanilla latte gummy bears by Sugarfina. And I'm opening it, and then, oh my gosh.
Guys, it smells like the inside of Starbucks.
That smells so good. I'm going to wait until later to pop one. But you must know, I have seen every episode of Monk. I'm a huge fan. Started watching in about 2007 and for the most part watched it as it aired.
I've seen the pilot episode and those we've done on the show. And a few scattered here and there in different seasons.
So, if you're ready to start the show, Toby, take it away. All right, so this is
weird.
Noah literally has no clue what's going on.
I have no idea. No idea?
No idea. No. No idea.
No idea.
Yeah, no, he has no idea. He also has no ID because he's 12, so.
Exactly. Wow.
That's full circle moment right here. Okay, so what we're doing, welcome to our first bonus episode. We've had some in the past where I've had some other guest stars.
Yes.
But this is mine and Noah's first
Yay.
bonus episode, so I'm excited.
And I have no idea what's going on, so
basically, we are doing an entire episode of Would You Rathers, Monk Edition. Okay?
Really?
Yes. So we've got our handy little hat that has all the Would You Rather questions in it.
Wow.
And we have some contribution from our fans on Facebook and Instagram.
Really?
And yeah. So, and some of them are just random made up ones.
Okay.
All right. So, let's go ahead and get started,
I'm
right?
excited. Yes.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
Can I pick first?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Just gotta. I'm so ready for this. Okay. Oh, this is a big one. Would you rather be Monk's coworker at the office or the Mega Mart? Okay, so I personally would rather be his coworker at the office because I, as you guys know, did not like the Office episode solely because they were mean to him.
Oof.
I would have just been nicer, you know?
That's a very good point.
I don't really think that you would need to go back into the Mega Mart and, save anything. But, I would definitely change what happened at the office, you know?
Yeah.
Make Monk have some friends at least,
who aren't mean to him.
Give the man a break, you know?
That's true. In the Mega Mart also, he does kind of have two friends, the two idiot guys, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They're kind of his friends. And he gets to work with Joe Christie. So I think I'll have to agree with you on that. I think, how about the three of us work at the office together?
Exactly.
And we will be Monk's friends. That'd be fun.
As much as I would hate being at an office and working there, I can't stand seeing Monk.
And let's be honest, we're probably going to get paid more if we work at the office.
Exactly.
And not the Mega Mart. So.
Exactly. All right, Kandyce.
All right, here we go.
Your turn.
Okay, would you rather be in the earthquake with Monk or on the airplane ride?
Oh, gosh. You can answer this one first.
Okay, I've never been in an earthquake.
Me
There's
neither.
not earthquakes where
yeah.
we're from. We have the tiny micro ones. Okay, actually, we have had an earthquake before, but I was asleep. And my roommate in college felt it and woke me up. And I treated her like she was an idiot because she woke me up to tell me there was an earthquake. And I was like, we don't have earthquakes. And went back to sleep. And I'm not a morning person. I was very grumpy. And then 5 hours later, our suite mates were like, did you feel the earthquake this morning? And she was looked at me like, I knew it. So yeah. So, just for the sake of never actually getting to be in an earthquake, not that it's a fun thing, but I kind of want to see what it's like, and I'd choose the earthquake.
So, like at school, they teach you, like, get under the desks, stay there, like, don't panic, get away from the windows. I never
For
had
tornadoes.
Oh, that's for tornadoes.
Yeah.
But, like, get under the desks, right?
Yeah.
And, like, I understand what I'm supposed to do, but I know that I'm never going to have to use it. Which, it would be fun. I mean...
Again, we're using
the
term fun very loosely. We've never been in an earthquake.
No, that's
it's like for some people who've never seen a tornado. Like I've never like really seen a tornado, but we've been in a lot of tornado situations, and so I could, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's not fun to be in a tornado, but if it doesn't hit you, if it doesn't affect you that much, you're like, oh, I was in a tornado.
Experience that.
Yeah.
It's like snow. Like I've never seen snow, or I have seen snow, but just saying. Like,
Yeah.
I would want to see snow. It's basically like that.
Yeah.
Like I would maybe enjoy an earthquake.
Exactly. And yeah, so I've been on a plane, and Monk being on a plane is, I don't know.
The plane,
he's so anxious.
Yeah.
That I mean, he is in the earthquake too, don't get me wrong. But the gibberish, remember he gets gibberish in that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The plane, I just feel like wouldn't be, it'd just be like annoying to have Monk there with you.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think we got earthquake on this one.
My turn. Okay. Would you rather have Natalie or Sharona as your assistant?
Okay, so this question, not to be confused with who do you like better. This is not a who do you like better.
There's going to be a whole separate episode for that.
Oh, yeah, just wait for that one.
Just who you would have as your assistant. Yeah, okay.
You want to go first on this one?
Not necessarily saying that I like Natalie better. But, guys, let's be real here. Natalie's the better assistant. Like, I like Sharona. She has character. She's spicy.
She has spunk, yeah.
She has spunk, right? She's fun to watch. But Natalie just respects Monk more, I feel like.
I feel like she's just, in general, a nicer person.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I would personally use the term respect, but I think that generally she's nicer, and as my personality, I don't really respond well to someone like Sharona, but I do love Sharona. So, again, I'm definitely not saying Team Natalie or Team Sharona, but who I would want to be my assistant would be Natalie. She's just a kinder person. Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
More gentle.
Exactly.
Yeah. That one wasn't too controversial. Don't hate us. Don't hate us. Okay, this next one is from Katang102 from Instagram.
Ooh.
Would you rather be Monk's assistant during the garbage strike or this pandemic?
Now this one's controversial.
That is a little tough. Because, I mean, and also these are theoretical, right? Because we've seen Monk in the garbage strike. We have to imagine how he would be in a pandemic.
Are you ready for this? I would like to be with Monk. Monk would be so overprotective.
Oh, in the pandemic. Mm-hmm. That's true.
Like, if Natalie were there, he would protect Natalie. Like, he'd protect us.
See, so
in the garbage strike.
But see, would you be stuck with Monk in his house, or would you still you know what I mean? Would Natalie go over to his house, or would he make her stay there?
Well,
that's what I don't know. But then I guess just the soul. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough because one's completely theoretical. You kind of have to imagine what would happen.
But we know that the garbage strike ends fairly quickly.
Well, and he messed.
And you could potentially be stuck with Monk for months, you know?
Yeah. We also see Monk so messed up, by this garbage strike.
Yeah, he'd be
he was freaking out. But also then it's he knows that germs are out there. Would he be freaking out even more because he's more afraid of germs?
Yeah.
I would think he's more afraid of getting sick. But I don't know. This is a tough one. This one is actually really tough for me.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I think I'm going to go with the pandemic. I'm going to agree with you on that one point, that I would feel the most protected with Monk. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Think.
You do? Mm-hmm. Okay. Have we disagreed yet? I don't think we've disagreed yet.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's roll. Let's do it. Next one.
Pick, Kandyce.
Would you rather go bowling with Monk or be coached by him in basketball?
basketball. Right?
Okay, basketball, that's true. Like, we both are, love basketball, obviously. Mm-hmm. But Monk is really good at bowling. So...
Oh, yeah.
It would be fun to see Monk being good at something. He's not great at basketball. We never actually got to see him play basketball. So it's like, would you want him coaching you when he doesn't really know what he's doing in basketball? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would just be almost like a fun thing to like see him get to coach basketball. But would you actually want to be coached by him? I think I'd rather go bowling with him.
Dang it, Kandyce. I'm going to have to agree with you.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, because, yeah, it's not like you don't get to play with him.
Yeah.
He doesn't play basketball, so.
All right, my turn. Oh my gosh, I keep on shaking it. Okay, this is from Megan Winter from Facebook. Would you rather hang out with Monk and Crenshaw at the same time or Sharona and Natalie at the same time?
Okay, so she's basically saying, would you rather hang out with Monk and Harold, bickering about things being in order, out of order, the wrong, organizational things, just fighting over Dr. Kroger, or Sharona and Natalie together fighting over, like, Mr. Monk and how to take care of him, and...
Sharona and Natalie would not fight, first of all. Sharona and Natalie would get along. They'd be like, he does suck. He is the worst.
Okay.
Kandyce, that's so easy. Why would you want to hang out with Monk and Crenshaw? They're weirdos. Or at least Crenshaw is.
But that would be real. Well, yeah. So, I mean, Stottlemyre and Kroger are both very annoyed by them when they're together. But it would be very funny to see just the things that they argue about. And just be like, wow, like, these guys are taking this very seriously.
Yeah.
And, yeah. But I'll go with Sharona and Natalie as well. I will. What? I gotta argue the other side. I'm not just gonna give up so easily.
Okay. Your turn.
I would just rather hang out with Sharona and Natalie, like, just in general. But
all right, would you rather
be Dale the whale's nurse or the guy that feeds him?
Oh my gosh. Wait, who said that? You?
Some of the questions are kind of a mixture of stuff. So if you hear your question, it sounds a little bit different. Some of the spoilers I had to take out because Noah hasn't seen past a certain part.
Yeah.
So if your question kind of related to something that was in the future, I kind of tweaked it a little bit. So just disclaimer there. So it was a little tweaked. But yeah, so Dale the whale's nurse, which we saw Sharona be for a hot second. And she almost threw up. As
disgusting as feeding Dale the whale would be, it's better than being his nurse.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever want to be anyone's nurse in general, unless it was like how Sharona was Monk's nurse. That would be where I kind of draw the line. But to argue for the other side again, if you had to feed him every time he ate, like, he has stubby arms, he can't even, like, reach his mouth barely. Mm-hmm. If you had to feed him every time he ate, that right there would be a 24/7 job because he does nothing but eat. So, like, maybe if you were his nurse, you could just, like, sit there and watch TV or something. You know what I mean? Like, just chill with him and then, like, oh, I need this, do this now. He's constantly eating.
Yeah.
Like, you'd constantly be making food and feeding this man and helping him get fatter. Like, at least if you were a nurse, you'd be helping, like, keep him alive, I guess. I don't know.
Guy that feeds.
But I wouldn't want anything to do with, like, yeah.
Yeah, he's...
what Sharona did. Yeah. All right, I'll feed him.
Your turn?
I think it's yours.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm getting this big boy in here. Would you rather see Monk in a play or as a game show contestant? You know me, Kandyce. I would kill to see Monk in a play.
I would kill to see Monk in that play.
In that play.
In any other play as well.
Did you miss me?
Hope you don't mind. I let myself in. Your husband's downtown, drowning himself in scotch and soda. You'll do nothing. Okay, that was an easy one.
Of course, the play.
Would you rather spend the entire day with Kevin Dorfman or Ambrose Monk?
Ambrose. Kevin's just so annoying.
Kevin is pretty annoying, but you and Kevin could do stuff together. Ambrose, you would literally have to be in his old creepy house all day with him.
But then he could tell you, like, stories about Monk and stuff. You know, like, oh, when we were kids, Monk used to do this and do that. And
Yeah, I guess for a day, Ambrose, if the question was a week, Kevin, I think. Because, you'd have to spend inside Ambrose's house every day. Where Kevin, like, they go on the road trip to LA and go to the game show.
yeah.
And, you know what I mean? So at least they have, like, adventures together and not just, like, staying in his house. So, for a day, technically, yes, I would choose Ambrose. For a week, Kevin.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Dang it, Candace. Pick already. You're making me mad.
would you rather have Monk stay with you as a house guest or you stay with him?
We saw him go to
Gail's house.
Gail's house. Yeah, Sharon's sisters. Right? Not what?
He takes a $96 mineral water bath.
Oh,
He ruins game night.
yeah. I just feel like he'd feel more comfortable in his own house, you know?
Yeah. Because we saw, not sure if you've seen this one, but the captain stays over as his house guest. And they get in a huge fight. Because, well, at first, Stottlemeyer's like, okay, I'm setting my alarm for, 7:53. And he's like,
Oh, yeah.
did you remember that? Mm-hmm. And he's like, 8:00, right? And then they get to the fight about the diagonal lines because he vacuums the wrong way. And so Monk redoes it. And he's like, I just vacuumed. And he's like, it's okay, I can do it again. And he's like, no. Unplugs it and he's like, he starts freaking out. And then Monk's like, the lines, they're all diagonal. I have to live here. So, I guess again, kind of with the pandemic, I'd rather stay in Monk's house. At least it's orderly and clean. Ooh, but wait for it. Monk will clean your house if he comes over to stay with you. And he would organize and clean. And it might be like a hard thing to put up with for, a while. But once he's gone, your stuff's clean and organized.
Oh, my God.
That might work.
That's better.
And I get to be comfortable in my own house.
That's true.
Okay, I'm going with that, actually.
Dang it, I'm going with that.
Okay. I'd rather have Monk come over to my house. Clean it up, boy.
Next question. This is from Sheena Garrett from Facebook. Would you rather go grocery shopping or out to eat with Mr. Monk?
Okay, well,
I just feel like grocery shopping isn't a fun thing to, like, bond over, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like eating food is something where you can talk when, like, you just order and then you talk and then you eat while you talk.
Right. Maybe she's coming at it from the negative perspective where we see Monk going to the grocery store and he, like, buys 10 of the same thing and then gets up to the cash register and can't even afford those things. And then also we've seen him go out to eat several times, I think, where he's, like, separating his food and kind of being just, kind of weird. And, like, I guess maybe if you were, like, embarrassed by either of those things, what would you do? And I would rather go out to eat with him because I wouldn't want to be the person that goes up there and gets all of those items and then can't pay for them. And, yeah. So, yeah. I'd go out to eat with Monk, for sure.
All right, we have a lot left. Whew.
Would you rather hang out with the Monk or Harold Crenshaw?
The Monk, easily.
The Monk is such a jerk, though.
But he's so funny.
But Harold's a jerk, too.
Harold is just so creepy.
Yeah. Yeah, the Monk.
The Monk doesn't care, you know?
The Monk's just...
The Monk's just swag.
Wherever the Monk is, it's Marty.
Okay, next question. Another one from Megan Winter. Would you rather babysit Julie or Benji? That's a good one. There's a lot of thinking going on in this episode.
Babysit? Okay, Julie would be maybe easier. Not as much entertaining to, like, have to do. She's maybe a little bit more self-sufficient, a little bit. Not that Benji's not, but, like, Benji, she just keeps to herself.
Benji you could play, like, board games with.
Exactly.
And, like, video games.
Exactly. So, but that would be, like, you have to do those things, entertain him, or you get to do those things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like how you would look, whichever way you want to look at that. I think Benji has a lot more fun from what we see.
Yeah.
We've seen him play with dominoes, Clue, puzzles, And that would be right up my alley. So I definitely would go with Benji.
Dang, that's true.
Julie would just be an easy if you wanted to have a nice quiet evening to yourself, and then Julie keeps to herself, I think.
Yeah. We need a hard one, Kandyce.
Okay.
These are too easy. These are too easy. We're not disagreeing on anything.
Okay. On a date with Monk, would you rather walk up 50 flights of stairs or wait for him to come out of the bathroom for 3 hours?
On a date?
Yes, so we've seen both of those things.
Okay.
He's gone on a date. The first one was in the Blackout when he dates the woman from the electric company, and he takes her on a date and doesn't know that the restaurant is like on the 52nd floor. So they have to walk up 52 flights of stairs
Does
just
he
to
not
make
do
their
elevators?
Yeah, he doesn't do elevators. The other one is when he goes on a date with Monica Waters. She's like a victim / suspect of a crime, and he goes into the bathroom, but like before they're eating dinner, like she has the dinner out on the table, and it doesn't really show any like passage of time. He just comes back and sits down, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "What?" And she's like, "You were in the bathroom for 3 hours." And he's like, I don't think so. And you're like, "Yeah, I kept knocking on the door and you kept saying, 'Give me a minute.'" And yeah. So.
Oh, no.
This was like episode 7 of the whole series. So I feel like maybe it was like borderline when Monk is still like a little cuckoo. Like where you're supposed to think he's like actually kind of crazy. So that's what that question is based off. So with that knowledge.
Okay, wait, but that's easy. I would not want to go up 50 flights of stairs.
Yeah, no. But they do get to bond and talk on their way up.
Really?
Because they're he's asking questions, and then he's like, "So, do you have any siblings?" And she's like, "Yes, I have a sister. Told you that already."
Aww.
So you would get to actually get to spend time with him, whereas if you're waiting for somebody for 3 hours and you're not even eating, that would kind of be grueling.
That's true.
Now, I would absolutely die and never make it up 50 flights of stairs, but I think I would like to try. Or, yeah. I think I would try for the stairs.
Okay, I'd just wait 3 hours. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I would probably order food. I don't know if that'd be like rude.
She sits there and waits for him for 3 hours at the dinner table.
Do I have to do that though? Like
you have to sit there and wait for him for 3 hours or walk up the 50 flights of stairs.
Well, then that's not a question because then you're hanging out with Monk, you know? It's either hang out with Monk or just wait 3 hours.
But then you're weighing the stairs issue.
Yeah, but the stairs issue is a small price to pay for Monk, you know?
Yeah. I think I would try the stairs. However, I would not make it. So.
Yeah.
But I'll try. All right, your turn.
Okay. This one from Lindsay Chambers from Instagram. Would you rather sing I Don't Need a Badge with the Randy Disher Project or The Kissing Fern with Natalie?
Okay.
That's good.
Fun fact, Lindsay Chambers actually won our March Bunk Box.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Good job, Lindsay. You guys should enter the season 5 one.
The April one.
April one? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, they last a month. So head over to our Instagram or Facebook, like all these lovely people who are chiming in on our show, and you'll, find out how to enter and all that good stuff. So back to the question. I don't need a badge or the Kissing Fern.
It's just I Don't Need a Badge is so iconic, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, arguably the Kissing Fern is more iconic, but it's shorter.
It is shorter.
And there doesn't seem to actually be any true words to them. Natalie's kind of just making it up on the spot. Mm-hmm. And so it would be kind of fun in a sense to like ad-lib, like how Monk's like, ba-dum-dum, that. Mm-hmm. And like go with that in like that moment. But you could actually like learn the words to I Don't Need a Badge and then like just rock out.
That would be cool.
And that would be really fun.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the RDP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Randy Disher Project.
Okay. This one is from Steve Unger from Facebook. Would you rather have to deal with a drugged monk or sick monk? So he's referring to the monk. So would you rather deal with the monk or monk in bed?
I think the monk. Because sick monk is just kind of boring. Like we see him in that episode, Mr. Monk, what is it called?
Stays in bed?
Yeah, Mr. Monk stays in bed. Monk is just kind of there until he's needed, which if you're taking care of him and nothing bad really goes wrong, then it's just kind of boring, But just to actually hang out with the monk, would be more entertaining.
Okay, I think I'll disagree. I'm going to say sick monk because, again, I don't like the monk. I think he's a jerk. So as much fun as you'd have, like, being on an adventure, like, say again, I'd rather go on an adventure with Kevin Dorfman than the monk because the monk is a jerk. Monk sick is just regular monk, just way more whiny and needy. But he's in one place. So it's like, okay, Mr. Monk, stay in bed, take a nap, go to sleep. I'll get you your bags. I'll double bag your bags. I'll do whatever you want. But he's right there, and it's much more, like, attainable. And if Natalie didn't honestly have, that crime to solve during that, she probably would have had a nice little, like, break.
But I don't want a nice little break for Monk.
But the monk isn't Monk. It's not really Monk. I think we disagree now.
I think we do.
All right. Now we're cooking with grease.
All right.
Now that we
question.
have, like, a couple more.
Alrighty. This is from Christina Sellers from Facebook. Would you rather be serenaded by Leland Stottlemyre or Randy Disher? Okay.
Well, if I already get to be an RDP, the other one. No, I'm just kidding. You can't do that.
Stottlemyre is just a better singer.
He is, and it's very soothing, and I feel like it'd actually be like a nice performance that you'd be like, oh, that's nice. And did you see Mr. Monk Goes to Vegas?
Yeah.
Where he sings, ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I'm gonna go with Stottlemyre.
Yeah, dang it. We just disagreed, Kandyce.
I'm sorry. Oh, but Randy's all right. It would just be like funny.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to laugh, but then not really want to laugh in his face when he's singing to you? Because we're talking serenaded, people.
Yeah.
This is serenaded. Like, I would rather be serenaded by Stottlemyre because I'd be like, oh my gosh, and like, oh, this is amazing. Not like.
That's true.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Stottlemyre.
All right, we have 2 more left.
Okay. Would you rather have Rita Bronwyn from Mr. Monk Takes a Vacation as your sidekick, or Varla Davis, which is the nurse from The Girl Who Cried Wolf?
Oh, that's easy. That is so easy. For Mr. Monk Takes a Vacation, Varla, or not Varla.
Rita
Bronwyn, of course. Rita, yes.
Have you ever had any real police experience? Like that wasn't on a movie?
Rita's the best.
Yeah, there's a lot of people I've learned that low-key ship them.
Mm-hmm.
Like Savannah said that, and I was like, really? I never thought of that. And there's like a bunch of people on Facebook that are like, oh, they would have been a great couple.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's true.
They would have.
However, Varla Davis, she's a firecracker.
She's so funny.
A friend has an obligation to tell another friend when somebody thinks he's Kojak. So, like, I mean, it's kind of, she's pretty fun. She's kind of mean to Monk, obviously, but if you weren't like that, then they would be, you know what I mean? Like, they'd be your sidekick. Like, it'd be a funny sidekick.
Yeah.
Because Bronwyn is funny in her own, like, annoying-ish way, where, like, again, I don't think she's annoying, but, again, if she's your sidekick and you want somebody that's competent with you, she's a little, like, over the top.
Yeah.
Where Varla is too, but in a more, like, you could actually be my sidekick. Where you see, like, Bronwyn kind of takes the lead on things. So
that's true.
Would she be a good sidekick, or would she be like kind of like how Randy? We talked about this whenever I said like Bronwyn is like Randy if he got to have power. When Stottlemyre tells him he's the man, and he takes over. That's how I feel like Bronwyn would be if she actually had any type of real power besides being hotel security. So yeah, I'll still go with Bronwyn. I will. But just an argument of, would she really be your sidekick, or would she try to take over?
She definitely would.
But I still like her. So I'm going to go Bronwyn.
Would you rather perform with the Randy Disher Project or Christmas Carol with Natalie and Monk? You guys know I love the Randy Disher Project. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Who doesn't? But, come on. Those candles, that perfect night. What do they even sing? They sing Silent Night. It was so funny. They're so funny.
And yeah, because they go, sleep in heavenly peace. And Monk's like, peace. It's, yeah. Yep, I mean, obviously, and Christmas too, guys. Like, who doesn't love Christmas carols? So,
yeah.
if you don't love Christmas carols, you're probably going to choose Randy. Mm-hmm. But Christmas carols and Monk and Natalie singing and going door to door with them. And, you know, we could fill out their group because their other group split up because of creative differences. Mm-hmm. You know, they wanted to do like a whole Vegas religious thing and we weren't comfortable with the content and stuff. So, yeah, I definitely would have to go Natalie and Monk Christmas caroling.
Yeah.
All right.
That's everything.
That is the end of our Would You Rather questions. Now we're going to end with...
Speed round. Okay, Kandyce, please explain this to me and the audience because I don't know what we're doing.
Okay, so just still Would You Rather, but real quick, we're taking Monk's top 10 phobias.
Okay.
And I have a little drawer here that has my 5 in here that are just random. I just put them in there. And then you have yours. So I'll pull one out, and then you pull yours out. We say what our paper says, and then we discuss, basically which one I'm more afraid of.
Okay.
So, like, would you rather have this or this?
Yeah. Okay.
So, now disclaimer: I took milk out because everything was going to beat milk, though. But I put in another phobia.
Okay.
That was not originally on the list. So, because there's a list of this top 10, right? Mm-hmm. So I took milk out, I added another one in. So there's 10. So we got 5 rounds. Speed round. Are you ready?
No.
Actually, I'm going to try one of my little latte. Oh my gosh, that smells so strong. Really hard to chew. Like, really hard to chew.
Because you waited so long to eat them.
Okay, those were super hard to chew. So, not super impressed with them. But, I now have the taste of like a little iced coffee. Mm-hmm. So, interesting.
Wow.
All right, first one. Fear of snakes versus...
Fear of lightning.
Of lightning? I didn't even know that was on the list.
Fear of snakes is the worst one. Or like, this is worse.
Lightning is worse?
Being afraid of lightning?
Like being afraid of lightning or what you're actually afraid of?
Because I know someone's little sister. We were in the car and then it started raining. And then lightning struck like somewhere far off. She was like, and we were all like, wait, what happened? She was like, the lightning. I was like, oh, what?
Oh, I get what you're saying. Would you rather be afraid of snakes or afraid of lightning? Mm-hmm. I was thinking, what are you more afraid of, basically? Like, would you rather see lightning or see a snake?
I like mine better.
I think we could do both. Like, what you're actually afraid of. It's like, I'm not afraid of lightning, so I'd rather snakes. But... yes, I would rather be afraid of snakes because you don't come into contact with snakes as much as you do lightning. Mm-hmm. So that's like that's kind of interesting, I think. That's 2 different ways to answer the questions.
Yeah. So we're doing it 2 ways?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I think this is number 10. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Fear of death?
Fear of needles. I have fear of needles.
Well, I'd rather be afraid of needles.
I'd rather be afraid of death. I'm afraid of death and needles. Oh gosh.
See, which one are you more afraid of?
I'm not completely afraid of death. Like I'm all right with dying, but like it's scary. But I'm not. Needles are just they make me want to just jump. Like my skin is crawling. I
don't like needles for sure. I used to be a lot more afraid of them, but now like when you actually need them to I need them, to feel better. Uh-huh. You're like, all right, just do it. Like I can do it now. I used to be a lot more afraid of them, so I'm definitely more afraid of death now than I am of needles.
Yeah.
But I would rather be afraid of needles more than death. I would like to not be afraid of dying. That would be nice.
That would be nice. All right, ready? Okay. Number 8, a fear of mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I could never.
I have a fear of elevators.
Oh.
I don't like elevators. I don't like the way they make me feel. I don't like the like up and down.
I don't like it, but
especially those fast ones. Those like express elevators. They're like
never been in one.
Yeah, it's not cool. Like when you go to like the Empire State Building, like how you get up it so fast is because there's like an express elevator and it goes super fast. I don't like that.
I might have been in one of those in New York, but I don't remember. Definitely afraid of mushrooms. Like I would take that. I would rather be afraid of mushrooms because the flights of stairs, that'd just be such a waste of time. I'd rather just like never eat mushrooms again because some mushrooms are sketchy. So
I don't like mushrooms at all.
I really like mushrooms.
So,
like,
but I would eat a mushroom like if I had a choice.
Like one of my top 3 favorite veggies for sure.
I would rather eat a mushroom than ride an elevator, but I mean, I'm not definitely afraid of elevators either. I just don't like them in particular.
I don't have a problem with them. We don't got beef. All right, ready? 3.
Is there a last one or no?
Oh, no, okay. I have way too more.
Fear of crowds.
Fear of dentists. Okay,
oh,
I think this one's easy. Like, I'd take fear of dentists.
Oh, yeah, because you have to be in crowds.
Yeah.
Like, there are times where you have to be in crowds.
Like, concerts. Like, I'm not going to miss my favorite artist because there's a crowd.
Yeah. And I'm definitely more afraid of dentists than crowds.
Yeah.
Too, so, yeah. Easy. Is the last one?
Yes.
Okay, last one.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Fear of germs.
Fear of heights.
Ooh, this was a very good last one.
This was a good last one.
I do have to say so myself.
This one's hard. Because being a germaphobe, I would say is being harder than afraid of heights because more people out there are afraid of heights. And one thing that I will point out is, isn't it funny? The Earth is like such a home to us. Like, what you don't realize that until you're like off the ground. Like, you're on a ladder. Yeah. You're like, oh my gosh. Like, I miss being on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, you feel so comfortable. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so weird that we just take for granted.
I'm definitely more afraid of heights than I am of germs.
Yeah, which most people are.
Yeah.
So I would take
which is funny because of
the
time that we're in.
Yeah.
How people are obviously like super afraid of getting sick and stuff, which is understandable, but in a normal case,
fear of heights.
Yeah.
Depending on the situation, maybe fear of germs would be extremely helpful.
That's what I was going to say.
Like,
I think I would rather be afraid of germs than be afraid of heights because then I could do more adventurous things and
more
not
like
be
aware,
afraid of going up in a plane or climbing a mountain or being on top of something. Like, even like when I was younger, I couldn't even like walk in the mall. Like, I could walk in the mall, but they had like these little tiny bridges that would like connect things. I couldn't walk on those. It was one floor up, but I didn't like how, the glass walls. They have the glass, and so you're walking on a glass bridge, basically. Like, no, that's not cool.
There's something about just being super high up. Like the glass box in Chicago.
Yes.
Right? Me and Nico went there.
Oh my gosh, me and my aunt did that.
Yeah, we took a bunch of pictures. I was like, oh yeah, yeah.
We took one picture. We took the picture, and then we bought that one. Because we were like, you can see the fear on our face. Like, we're like,
You're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm here. Oh my, it's right there.
We were holding each other. You can't even like
look down.
Heck.
So.
Did you look down?
I did. Me and Nico both did.
No.
We were little tiny children. And we were like, okay, no, not going to do that again. Nope.
No.
It was so scary.
I literally feel like a monk right now. Like, nope, that's too tall. That's too tall. Just a regular Sears.
There's something about...
Just a regular Sears.
There's something about being so high that it just makes, like, your heart just drop. You're just like, oh.
And also, it messes with your depth perception.
Mm-hmm. You just freeze.
Like, and you're like, because you're trying to fathom the ground, and it's so far away from you that it's so trippy that, no.
But I do like being in airplanes. Looking down and being like, oh, we're above the clouds. Oh my gosh.
I don't like the feeling of just the movement of it. Like when you can feel like when the plane tilts one side or the other. I'm like, whoa, no, I don't like it.
I've never experienced that.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh wait, maybe on takeoff.
Like no, whenever you tilt, so you're on one side of the plane. When the plane turns, I guess you would notice more if you're on the wing. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can see the wing and then you go down and you can see the wing like moving down or something. I don't know. I don't know. Don't get me started.
Being
about
window
airplanes. I
seat
don't
is
like 'em.
so cool.
don't
Like,
like
just being able to look. Like, I will always take window seat.
Ugh.
Window seat is amazing. Like, ooh, it's so nice to just be able to look outside.
Yeah.
Because I don't like being able to see the ground. Well, I'm sorry, I'm going on such a tangent right here, but I don't like being able to see the ground, but something about being above the clouds is magical to me. I'm just like, oh.
I can see that.
I know this is like a rare moment, so I'm like trying to enjoy it. Like, I'm above the clouds.
That's true, yeah.
It's
I do
so
take
nice.
pictures. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
great. Post it, act like I'm okay with life right now. I'm not. Yeah, that's me.
Oh my gosh. That was a good last one.
That was a good last one. All right, so we're done with our Would You Rather episode. That was fun. Our first little bonus episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Just, a little break from the regular episodes. I mean, just a little fun. Something that kind of encapsulates everything that we've seen so far and making a little game out of it.
Yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed the new theme song
Yeah.
because
We worked really hard.
we worked so hard.
on it. Yeah.
It took us like a whole day to come up with those lyrics and send it to someone. So
Well, there was tweaking.
there was some tweaking.
There was lots of tweaking. So, yeah.
It took a very guys. We've been playing.
We've
this
actually been
since,
working on it since
day one.
before the show started. We were
Yeah.
like, we need a theme song. And it
That was
took
our
us
number one thing.
Yeah.
but it's
Besides
still,
the artwork, because we had to have artwork.
yeah.
But you have to have that to make a podcast. You don't have to have a theme song. But we like to have a theme song, so we have a theme song now.
Yeah, howdy ho, you handsome hunks.
You're ready to sign off? Let's do it. We're actually going to go watch another episode and record another episode. So,
And next week.
all right. So, basically, we have another surprise for you guys next time. So, we'll see how that goes. We're excited. Don't know how it's going to pan out.
I'm so
but
excited. I'm so
let's do
excited.
it. All right. We're signing off.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to the Junk Monk Podcast. We'd love to hear from you, so please give us a 5-star review wherever you listen to podcasts. Also, follow us at Junk Monk Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
If you want to know more about Kandyce, she's at Hardens and Hardhats on Instagram. And if you want to know more about me, Noah L., subscribe to my vlog, Noah Hernandez, on YouTube. Also, you can leave us a voicemail at 323-366-0477 with your questions, comments, or just to show us some love.
Don't forget to catch up on Monk with Amazon Prime Video, and of course, subscribe to our show.
You'll thank me later.